And remember, for this card, if I click check web, it's gonna go and see if there was any credit towards this card online. It is an option for you to add a button to your website if you do have one. And this button can be used by your customers to purchase more online credits and pay you through PayPal. We'll see that inside our control panel. So process is to debit or credit a card. Before I leave here, I'm going to do another debit here, and this time we're going to use this card for, let's say, $15 debit. Make sure to click check the card, otherwise process the card will not be available to you. Okay, $15. And if I swipe the card again to see the status of this card, it shows $40. So it's easy. If customer comes in and they give you a gift card and they say, okay, I just want to check to see how much is on my card, you click on tab that says process, swipe the card, check the card, and it shows how much they have. Next tab is reports. Here we can get individual reports for every card or get a date range report and change the status of cards. So first thing we do, we load active cards to our system. As soon as you click load active cards, list of all your active cards in your system will be loaded here, and we can start working on building our reports. So if I click on any of these card numbers on the left, the middle area here, we can get a transaction history. So I have other cards in my system as well. So down here it shows total number of gift cards 3, total gift card value $95, and total reward points. So this card has $30, and this is the history of this card. Our new 19 digits card, this is the history of our 19 digits card that we created for this video, and this is another card. So you can see the history of the card here. You can click on print gift card history and give your customers a print out of their gift card transactions. And if the number of cards that you have in your system are too many, then you could just swipe a card here to get the history for that and not searching for it here. This is sorted based on card number. But again, we have the red button here. In order to get the green button, you push F3. Green button is here, and I can swipe my card and click on gift card history, and this is the history for card here. Very easy. Next report is when you can have a date range and get this report from the system that gives you all the different transactions inside the for that day for different cards. This is the only card that has any transactions, and you get this detailed report. You can send this report to Excel, and also you can print this report for your records. And next option inside report is card status. When you click on card numbers here, you can see the status, current status of that card in this box here. So all cards are active, that's why it stops on active. If I select a card from here and click inactive and update, card is inactive now. So this is inactive, this one is active, this one is also active. So that's very easy to disable a card by selecting the number and clicking on inactive, and vice versa. If I find a card which is inactive, I can easily activate that card, and the card is active and we can use it inside our system. Next option here is our control panel. We have been here when we started the software, and we worked on this setup gift card and reward parameters. Before I explain to you what the other options are, I would like to show you code for website. Code for website, click on that and it generates an HTML code which you just copy it from here and paste it to your website, which will show a button on your website where customers can click on that button to see their card balance, and also add more credit to their card online. Payment will be processed through PayPal, and it will go to the email address that you have here on your software. And this way you can have the this function for your customers, and it's a very convenient to be able to check the card balance online. Okay, then you can add new users to your system. Add new user, a username, password, repeat the password. You can decide if the user is going to be an admin or not. If you check the box, user will be admin and they have access to everything here. If not, they cannot run reports. If you need to change your password, then this is the place to change the password. Remember, as admin, we never changed our password, so I'm going to change my password. I enter my current password, and I will enter a new password, and my password is set. So any changes here requires a reset or relaunch of your software. You can select a user from here and delete the user. It will permanently delete the user from the system. Backup and restore functions are very important, and you can do those from here. Backup your database and make sure to have a scheduled backup weekly at least, to be sure. And then restore can read your backup file, but remember, this will read your last backup. So if you have more information after your last backup and you do a restore, you are going to lose your new information. And this is the warning that tells you that. Make sure to do a backup often and do not restore unless you positively have to restore. And make sure that you read this. Okay, and because people can go online, if you choose to give them that option online and add credit to their cards, you want to get all those records from online database, which is on our Microsoft databases and servers. You click on synchronize with web, and it collects all the information from the web and puts the information from the local to the web. So it says it could take several minutes, depends on how many cards you have. So no transaction failed, and we are up to date now. Last tab is support, which has our contact information. It has F3 that I've been repeatedly using here to reset our forms and get the green button for swipe. F1 gives you help at any time, and you can go to different subjects and get help from here. Well, that's it.